Action. This is Puerto Rico, a tiny island between the Western Atlantic and the Caribbean Sea. Home to around 3 million people with more than 500 years of history behind it, the fate of that tiny place in the middle of the ocean was, let's say, subject to debate. From it being Spanish colony to modern day under US rule. Let's not waste any more time and take a deep dive into the subject. Preceding the arrival of European colonizers, the island was inhabited by hunter-gatherers named Taino. However, during the late 15th century, some guy, maybe you heard of him, how is he called again? Oh yeah, Christopher Columbus, thought it was a nice patch of land, but it would be nicer if you had like a Spanish flag floating over it. Therefore, he just went there and declared it property of the Spanish Empire. In the 15th century, the Spanish ruled over the small island for some time and ran an agriculture-based economy, mainly growing sugarcane. To help that economy, black slaves were imported through the transatlantic trade to the island, adding African culture to the already diverse cultural pool that it was.
The economic structure of Puerto Rico rests on a highly specialized agricultural system based on external trade relations. Sugarcane is king, must work. Men, women, boys, girls, many with no implement but a pico or a pointed stick. The Puerto Rican farmer manifests independence, thrift, and courage worthy of the highest praise.
Puerto Rico was one of the theaters of the Spanish-American War. After the Spanish defeat, it was ceded to the Americans, along with other colonies like Guam or Philippines. After the conflict, in 1900, the introduction of the Foreigner Act allowed the island to benefit of some form of local government, elected one. It also made the federal law apply on the island, facilitated trade with the US mainland. But, however, it didn't grant US citizenship to the locals. This would only come later with the Shaffroth-Jones Act in 1770 that gives the US citizenship to all Puerto Ricans. However, the status of the island stayed a regular question. Should it be a colony, territory, maybe a commonwealth, when not granting statehood? Until now, the question remains even if it's presently a territory, but also in a commonwealth with the USA. Multiple votes have been conducted on this question. All of them had the same outcome, Commonwealth. However, Puerto Rico is slowly going towards more and more towards statehood, even if it's by small steps.
My friends, as you consider whether or not you wish to continue being part of the United States, I want you to know one thing. The United States will welcome you with open arms. We have always been a land of varied cultural backgrounds and origins, and we believe firmly that our strength is our diversity. There's much Puerto Rico can contribute to our nation, which is why I personally favor statehood. We hope you will join us. Thank you, and God bless you.
Puerto Rican people from the Jones Act to this day still know significant exodus to mainland US, with main destinations being Florida and New York. Those communities led some subcultures to form, like the New Yorkanism, which is a mix of New Yorker and Puerto Rican culture. Those successive diasporas also created a very rich culture that is the result of years of enrichment, like from the black slaves that came to Puerto Rico during the Spanish War. However, they are US citizens. The Puerto Ricans feel like they have been left on the side, with no real democratic rights further than within the island and few to no help from federal government. The people of the island are requesting more consideration for their territory and sufferings, for example after the Hurricane Maria.